There's this one story that I'll always tell. I was working at a restaurant with a fish market. One of the things on ice with the fish on it, you take them and you sell them the fish. And I just remember one of the ladies telling me like, what did she say? She said, "Oh, I don't like the way they look at you, you know." And it's a restaurant where you sell when you send the fish to the table, it's the whole fish, right? They grill the entire thing. And so, because I heard that, I was like, oh, this person doesn't like the head or the tail, right? And so when I sent the order into the kitchen, I'm like, guys, please take away the head or tail. When it came to the table, she was like, I thought it came with the head or tail. So like she knew how it was served. She was going to tough it out, right? Anyway, but I listened at the market, and then when she got it, she's like, wow, this guy listens and he cares, right? It's such a silly story, and I think whenever I tell that story, sometimes in pre-shift, people look at me like, okay, but it's a really impactful story because they didn't necessarily leave extra, but they came back for lunch the following week and the following week and the following week. I'm not about because getting your paycheck every Friday or taking your cash home every night or seeing the number that you made on your checkout report, because it's so like it's such a quick reward. It's like it's instant gratification. I think we lose sight of the long game, right? Take care of the people while they're there. Who cares if they leave 15, 18%? Who cares? I don't care about that, right? If they have a great time, they're going to come back, especially now because it's a dice roll. Whenever you go out to restaurants, like, what am I going to get? Just take care of them. Listen to them. Acknowledge their special occasions. Take a moment to just make them feel like they're not another diner in New York, and they will remember that. They will tell their friends and they will come back. And within 6 to 8 months of doing that, you've got a busy dining room all the time.
What would be the one thing you wish you knew when you started out in the hospitality industry?
Drinking's not cool, kids. Drinking is not cool. Stay away from it. Don't fall into the cycle. I know it's fun and intoxicating. I know the money is amazing and you just have so much money in your pocket at the end of every night, but do not do it. Find other constructive ways to channel your outward energy and more importantly, find time to exist before and after your shift, right? Everyone I know is after they come home, they have like an hour or two of decompressing, right? So we go to bed around 1 to 2 o'clock. Most of us go to bed around 1 to 2 o'clock. If you're out drinking, you don't have that time to decompress. You don't exist after, right? You're just in a space where you're social and just like all out there. And then you have a hangover, you stayed out too late, you're home at like 4 o'clock, and then you sleep in until 11, 12. You have to be back at work at 3. So there's a couple of hours to get up, shower, and like do the basics. And then you go back to work. There's no time to exist, right? As a human, as an individual, there's no time for you to exist. So find time to exist and don't drink. Those are my two. I know you asked for one. Those are my two.